Hi, lawyers, attorneys, and business development people at law firms. Growing your law firm. Much of it can depend on building, creating, and curating referral networks. As you can see there in the quote, one good matter can make your year, one good client can make your career, and both of these can happen regularly if you're structured, focused, and intentional on what you're doing to grow your law firm. You have a bit of a problem, and I know because I've been there. You went to law school, you didn't go to business school. You're a really good attorney, but the business side of law, how to grow your firm, how to do it efficiently, and in what area should you be spending your time can be somewhat of a mystery. So my new book is out, What They Didn't Teach You in Law School, How to Grow a Thriving Legal Practice. Yes, I've marked this one up because I've got a lot of notes even to myself in here. It's in the description or the comments down below. It's on Amazon, $19.99 for the paperback version of it. And it will really help you to understand and maybe complete your growth or your foundation for growing your law firm. 5 core chapters in there, very structured, very organized, small bites, so it's not a big, huge project for you. Over 85 pages, it's out. Definitely recommend that you get a copy of it. The fact that you're watching this video shows that you probably have an interest in growing your legal practice. Well, let me help. That's what I do. I coach and train attorneys and law firms on how they can grow their practice. The system that I use is very structured. It's very, again, organized, small actions, small steps that will help you to take that valuable resource called time and direct it in the best areas for you. So when we're talking about building and curating referral networks, we're going to see some statistics here to show how important active and well curated referral networks can be. I cover this in the book, and I've mentioned it on other videos that are on my YouTube channel. 65% of new matters come through existing clients. 25% come through people that are already known. These are results from a law firm survey that was done a couple of years ago. Yes, it's medium and larger sized firms. 75% of new clients come through existing clients and referral networks. So we just stop at those first 3 boxes and realize, and also you might as a firm say, I've never really tracked this. Let me see where my new matters come from and where my new clients come from. This is so important because we're going to kind of reverse engineer this. Where should I be spending my business development time? How should I grow my practice? Hey, 75% of your time could be spent with existing clients and referral networks because that's where new clients are going to come from. And 90% of your new matters are going to come through those avenues. So yes, there are all kinds of things you can do to grow your legal practice. But the reason I bring this up and this subject of building and curating referral networks is because it's so vital to your legal practice. Of course, it depends on the size of your firm and the type of law that you practice, but look at these numbers and see how this can help you get organized. Those last 2 boxes, 92% of the time, a person or a company has a legal problem. They don't know an attorney in that area. What do? They reach out to a colleague or a friend and say, hey, didn't you have this situation last year? Who did you use? What was the result? And that conversation starts offline, out of your awareness. Then they reach out to you. Now let's hope your client, that client who was contacted by the person with the legal problem, says, you know what, Sally Smith at Smith & Jones was great. Here's what the result was. Here's what she's like to work with. So you need to maintain a top of mind presence with your clients so that they're ready when they hear that to think of, oh, here's who we used. Here's who you should contact. 65% of the time when that person or company with a legal problem reaches out to you, they hire you. There's been a whole process that's happened without you even knowing when that call comes in or that email comes in. But when you look at these numbers, it should drive home the fact how important having well curated referral networks is. In the chapter in the book, I'll show you specifically the steps that you can take to curate and build your referral networks. Some of the actions that you can do will also delve into the mind of the client, what they're looking for from you to maintain that communication and maintain that relationship. But when you see these numbers, you should recognize, wow, it's so important for me to become fluent in that area. Here's a radical concept. I lay it out in the book and it's kind of fun. Stop looking for new clients right now. Of course, it depends on the type of law that you're doing. If you're in personal injury or criminal law, you've got to constantly be out there searching for new clients. But you'll also know, and you do know very well, because usually those types of firms crunch data very well. Hey, most of our clients come from referrals, not so much the park benches, the bus, the TV ads. They do come from there. But anyway, my note to you is because referral networks and because clients are so important, you could spend all of your time there and not do anything else and have a very lucrative legal career and have a practice that grows and grows and grows. So I'm kind of joking, half joking, when I say stop looking for new clients. When you say, and we work together, Doug, I am so on top of my clients and my referral networks. I have quarterly outreach going to them. I'm speaking at this group. I follow up with that speech by putting it on my social media, my LinkedIn. I break it into small pieces and use it in various areas of my marketing, etc. And I don't want you to make it sound like you have to become this marketing maven. Just taking really good care of your existing clients and being very active with your referral networks will drive this whole process for you. And you can stop looking for new clients because they'll be coming into you nonstop through those avenues. Deborah Brightman Ferrone. She's great. She has a book out. She's on the internet. She's on LinkedIn. Look her up. One of the titans of business development and marketing for law firms. Former CMO at, was it Skadden Arps? I believe. Deborah, if I got that wrong, forgive me. She shares on a recent Harvard podcast exactly what we're talking about. Your clients are your biggest source of new matters. They internally cross-sell you. This is amazing when this happens if you're a medium or a larger size firm. And the lawyers are having lunch and they're chatting and they say, oh, we just have this environmental permitting problem. Oh, well, we use so-and-so and they have environmental permitting people. If you don't know anyone, let me put you in touch with them. Amazing how that happens as a peer-to-peer or lawyer-to-lawyer internal cross-selling. Like we've talked about, clients refer other businesses to you. The in-house attorneys switch companies, they rehire you. I just went from DuPont over to Corning, or maybe it's not even that big of a company. They'll take their law firms with them from company to company where they work at. Those of you who work with in-house counsel at larger companies, you know how this happens. Associates, you should get fluent and cognizant of these issues early rather than later. So I'm so pleased if you're watching this. Business development, growing your law firm is a series of small actions. You see here that you'll do something that turns into a small win, creates more confidence, creates more interest, less procrastination. You'll want to do more, and you'll see that this self-perpetuating wheel of success is something that you drive. And it's not growing your firm isn't this big, huge undertaking that's so overwhelming that many times we don't do much of any of it. It's rather goals. 12-month goals is what I work on, a plan to achieve those, and the actions that'll make that plan happen. So we take it and break it down into small actions that you do on a regular basis, and this will happen for you. It's so exciting to see. So the book is out. Again, the link is down below in the comments or the descriptions. $19.99 for paperback on Amazon. Get it. You'll be far ahead of attorneys that aren't really well versed in how to grow their firm. If you say, Doug, I would like a small taste for free before buying your book, there's an interim step for you. On my site, there's a free ebook. 35 pages, covers a lot of the stuff in the book, a lot of the stuff I'm talking about now. It's a free download. Get the free ebook. That'll really help you get familiar with these topic areas. But for $19.99, just buy the book. instead of having to do this interim step. It's up to you. I hope you like this. I hope this content was useful for you. If so, like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm dropping content regularly. Reach out to me on LinkedIn. Send me an email. There's my email address right there. There's my YouTube channel where you can subscribe to make sure that once a week or sometimes twice a week when I'm dropping new content that you're staying aware of how the steps and the strategies on how to grow your law firm. Thank you so much. Reach out to me with any questions. I'd love to see my Amazon ticker go because you just decided to buy that book and take the next step in growing your law firm. Thanks.